Hi, I'm Patu from freefincal. So, what's the one thing that all DIY investors want, and one thing that no one's ever gonna get? Well, almost every DIY investor, a single solution to a problem. That's what every DIY investor seems to want, and nobody's ever gonna get that. So, this is something you learn with experience, but it's gonna take at least a few years to get there. But I'm very surprised that when I see groups like Asan Ideas of Wealth and see members interact there, I see that even after many years of DIY investing, they've not understood that there's no single solution to a problem. So you are here and you want to go there. There is not a single optimum or a best way to go from here to there. There are million ways to go. You can go like that, you can go like this, you can go like that, you can go any which way you want, and all of them are okay as long as you're okay with the journey. So what am I talking about? You might have seen young people ask, what is the best term insurance policy, what is the best health insurance policy. They have to recognize that insurance is a personalized purchase. There's no such thing as a best policy. You have to look at the terms of the policy, and you have to decide what is suitable for your situation. So instead of hunting for the best policy, if people would actually list down what they actually need, then finding a policy that suits those needs would be so much easier. So, but it takes some time to understand that. The same is true of mutual funds and stocks as well. There's no best mutual fund, there's no best stock, there's no suitable stock for the long term that you can say right away. It doesn't matter however way you pick, the future is always uncertain, and so such things. But all that is fine. That's something that you already are aware of. But many of you still believe that there is one path, that one optimal path, there's one way to invest, have this much percentage of large cap, this much percentage of mid caps, have this kind of funds, X, Y, Z categories of funds, and rebalance X times a year. That No, you can manage your portfolio in hundreds of ways, maybe thousands of ways, who knows. The reason I'm making this video is because again, I'm referring to this again. Swapnil Kande, SEBI registered investment advisor from Vivek Toru, wrote a couple of posts on equity portfolio construction. He wrote a general post on equity portfolio construction. The first part, and talked about building a mutual fund, equity mutual fund portfolio in the second part. In the second part, he talked about why, in his opinion, a retail investor is better off with a mixture of index funds and two, three multi-cap funds to basically average out fund manager performance and so on. Now, many people liked this. At least some people did not like it. They wrote to me, or they commented. They said, "This is different from what you're doing. I don't like this approach. Why are you allowing such articles in your website?" The point is that I don't know what the best approach is. If you ask me, will I follow Swapnil's approach? No, I won't do it. I have a different approach, and I like my approach. But I'm not saying his approach is wrong. He likes that approach. He is able to justify that approach, and that's absolutely fine with me. Why did I publish it? Why not? Because I did. I mean, I published it even though I don't per se agree with it, because I have complete confidence in Swapnil's ability, integrity, honesty in guiding investors through that approach. However way he wants to go from here to there, if I want to go that side and he wants to go that side, whatever it is, however the paths are, I have complete confidence in Swapnil that he will be able to guide his clients, his investors, get their goals using his approach. And that is the reason why I published it. I have confidence in his ability. No two advisors are the same. For example, Avinash Luthria has written a few posts in my blog, and he advocates index funds alone. Now, Swapnil and Avinash are friends. They talk to each other every day. They exchange notes to each other, but their approaches are different. But that's fine, because again, I have complete confidence that Avinash also has the competence to guide his clients the right way, in the way that he advocates. So why can't we understand that there are different solutions to the same problem? You can do it differently, I can do it differently. The problem is, and the main reason I am making this video is, some people are always searching for better ways all their life. They will never be happy. There is no better way. Your way, you choose what you're comfortable with and stick to it. There will always be some new guy coming and saying, you can do it like this, you can do it like that. So that's their approach. I mean, you can't keep changing midway every 6 months. That's just going to be counterproductive. So we have to recognize that DIY investing is all about recognizing that there are multiple solutions and choosing one solution ourselves, all by ourselves, by understanding what that path is and whether that approach is suitable for my situation, for my temperament, and my future financial goals. That's all. That's what DIY investing is. If you start looking for that optimal path, you will never get it. So different people will have different approaches to portfolio management. I mean, none of those approaches will be even similar. Forget about identical, they will not even be similar. It's we have to just choose, and that is the reason why I don't have any problem in publishing a different approach, an approach different to mine, but written by somebody who I am comfortable with. I am comfortable with their integrity, I am comfortable with their competence, and I have no problem with that. But if I won't do it with everybody. If I'm not comfortable with somebody, and if they keep the way they talk about risk and reward is not acceptable, I will not do it. When it comes to Sapnil or Avinash, their approach to risk management is very good. It's very solid. They understand that it is all about risk management, and that is the reason why I love it. It doesn't matter. It's okay if it's different from what I want or what I would advocate. That's fine. That we have to surround ourselves with people who are more intelligent than us, but who think differently than us. Otherwise, our life will be too boring, right? We will never learn. We can never improve. So we have to understand that DIY investing is all about that. We have to accept it and get on with it. So that's what I wanted to say in this video. If you have any questions, comments, please comment below. Bye bye.